DACA, Donald Trump puts heat on Congress to find solution for Dreamers in 6 months. Is Donald Trump trolling Congress? In deciding to axe former U.S. President Barack Obama's DACA program that protects young, undocumented immigrants from deportation, Mr. Trump has put the pressure on Congress to fix it. His dissatisfaction with congressional dysfunctionality is well documented in tweets. Now, his hand supposedly forced by threats of legal action against the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals policy, he has laid down a challenge for Congress to come up with a legislative solution. Congress now has the opportunity to advance responsible immigration reform that puts American jobs and American security first, he said in a statement. It is now time for Congress to act. DACA allows undocumented people who are brought to the U.S. as children protection from deportation, access to education and work permits. It was put in place by Mr. Obama via executive order when he couldn't get it through an intractable Congress. Mr. Trump, faced with potential legal challenges from the attorneys general of 10 states over presidential overreach, says he had no choice but to rescind it. Obama lifted shadow of deportation. Mr. Obama had a rare, heartfelt response. Over the years, politicians of both parties have worked together to write legislation that would have told these young people, our young people, that if your parents brought you here as a child, if you've been here a certain number of years, and if you're willing to go to college or serve in our military, then you'll get a chance to stay and earn your citizenship, he said in a statement. And for years while I was president, I asked Congress to send me such a bill. That bill never came. And because it made no sense to expel talented, driven, patriotic young people from the only country they know solely because of the actions of their parents, my administration acted to lift the shadow of deportation from these young people, so that they could continue to contribute to our communities and our country. Dreamers face uncertain future under the Trump administration's decision. The so-called Dreamers already covered will have 6 months to renew their status, and that gives Congress a window to come up with a legislative solution to avert potential mass deportation of young people from the U.S. About 800,000 people between the ages of 15 and 36 are covered by the program, most in their 20s. Although many Republicans say there will be no mass deportations, even without DACA's protection, those affected now have a very uncertain future. Having come to the U.S. as children, many have little if any knowledge or understanding of their countries of birth. For all intents and purposes they're American, although they're not citizens. And even if they're not mass deported, they would lose the legal right to education and work. The administration won't consider new applications for legal status dated after September 5. If you are not already protected by the program, you are out of luck, although applications filed before Tuesday that are pending will continue to be processed. Anyone who has a DACA permit expiring between now and March 5, 2018, can apply for a 2-year renewal. That application must be submitted by October 5. Some Dreamers, those with permits that expire between now and March 5, will be eligible for legal status for another 2+ years. For others, legal status ends as early as March 6. So now it comes down to whether Congress can get some bipartisanship happening to both protect the young people affected, favored by Democrats and many Republicans, without appearing to set a precedent that will encourage illegal immigration, a major concern among conservatives. This gives rise to the idea of comprehensive immigration reform, including Mr. Trump's wall proposal, which could become part of a package of measures to allow Dreamers amnesty, and a possible path to citizenship, while appeasing those who want secure borders. And then there's the timing. Nothing happens fast in the American political system. 6 months is a slim window to deal with the Dreamers alone, let alone overhauling the entire U.S. immigration system.